Taking a look at APE here on the daily chart, you can see I have a Fibonacci retracement from this previous low and this previous high, and we did move down here to the 1618 and retest it as support with a pretty substantial rise. If you take a price range from the bottom to the top here, you can see it was around 90%, so pretty decent. And you can see we've actually getting stopped out at the 1618 on this mini fib here from this previous bottom and this previous top. With that being said, I don't think the dump is over for APE yet. I still think that we're probably going to come down to this 2618 here, especially considering we're kind of floating in between fibs on a larger time frame, which is also supported by the fact that we did find some pretty solid support off the 1618 from this larger fib. If we turn the EMA ribbon on the daily, you can see we have not tested it yet, which is a little concerning. Usually the first test of it, we do not break it to the upside and it does send us lower, so we'll have to see what happens. Ichimoku Cloud has not printed yet on the daily, so we're not going to be looking at it. Now, considering we do have two fib levels here, we have to kind of figure out what was going to happen next. Now, in my opinion, we probably are going to find some pretty strong support here at the 1618 on the mini fib, but it's probably just going to be a bounce. We'll likely retest this green box of support as resistance and have another move down to the 2618 here. And I will be changing this box from green to red because it is acting as resistance now since we have broken it to the downside. Up down on the 4-hourly chart, you can see it's been pretty nasty here. You can see ever since this previous high at 25 bucks that we've been staying below the EMA ribbon the entire time here. So the good thing is we have been testing the EMA ribbon quite a bit on these smaller time frames here. If we take a look at the Ichimoku Cloud, we have tested the Ichimoku Cloud a couple of times throughout this move to the downside, which is also a good sign. And we have a relatively thin Ichimoku Cloud ahead of us. Now, if Bitcoin does have somewhat of a V bottom and a pretty quick recovery here, we could see a move all the way to this red box sooner than later. But again, this will probably just reject out of here and send us lower if I had to guess, especially considering we have not tested the EMA ribbon yet on the daily chart. So really to sum things up here, if Bitcoin kind of consolidates in this area or makes somewhat of a lower low, but nothing too crazy, could drag APE all the way to the 2618. But considering we are pretty far away from a lot of these indicators here, we're probably going to have a kiss of death at this red box of resistance and potentially find that move down to the 2618, which is sitting around $2.2. We also have to keep in mind a move from where we are currently to the red box resistance is a 42% gain, so there's definitely a trading opportunity here if you so choose. Now, if we do manage to hold the 1618 on the mini fib to the upside, we really need to break this red box of resistance and use it as support on the way up. And that'll also come with having to break the EMA ribbon to the upside, which again, I don't think is going to happen on the first test of it. But really the price target to be looking for a potential new bull run to start is sitting around $6. If we can break this red box resistance at $6 to the upside, again, use it as support, we could have a new bull run forming. This is all I have for APE today. If you enjoyed this video, go to the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go and do so. If you'd like to join the Discord, I'll post the link to it in the description below. As always, this is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.